Good afternoon. Just going to do a quick whiz around the garden. The sun keeps, well, showing its face and then going in, so I thought it was a good time to do it. Obviously that's Lonicera there, and we'll see how that does. But what we have got is the Pilgrim, and she is just coming out now. Got quite a few nice flowers coming. This one here I see is actually broken off. I'll take that indoors in a minute. Anyway, there's going to be a lot of flowers coming on that shortly. Very pleased with that. But anyway, we'll go and look from the other side of the gate. Well, let's have a look from here first of all. That's the Pilgrim. And actually right at the top there is the Madame Alfred Carriere. So anyway, the Pilgrim, as you can see, this is actually facing east, so that's okay. The other aspect was north. Let's take another look. This is for your eyes only. She's doing very nicely. Love it. Pretty little rose. Just grows in a pot. Grows in a pot down there. Right down there. One of the people who obviously look at my channel asked me last time about my Madame Alfred Carriere, and was it all one or was it two? Well, it's two, and this is the younger one of the two. This is where it starts. What it feeds on is anybody's guess, because I don't feed it. Anyway, I will show you where it goes to in a minute. What you have got there is some more of the Pilgrim, and obviously up above, Madame Alfred Carriere. So let's go around and show you. Oh, I will show you that. What are those things called? Forgotten. Anyway, young plants. So that Madame Alfred Carriere, which starts over there, which is the younger one of the two, goes along to that first window, that window there, and then the other one joins onto that. Anyway, she is still doing her thing, still looking really, really good. A windy day. I've lost a lot of blooms, they've just broken off. As JJ mentioned the other day, we've had a lot of wind, very high winds, but that's the way it goes. Got some young plants here to plant out, so things to do. Well, let's have another look over there. So that's open arms. Lovely rose, repeats well. Okay, let's move on. I'll have a quick look in the greenhouse. Okay, we've got some young plants. The tomatoes are growing very nicely now. We'll talk about those another day. All sorts of stuff in there. Right, over there you can see Red New Dawn, but we'll look at that from the other side in a minute. Okay, we've got some Argyranthemum there. Madame Alfred Carriere. Anyway, let's walk through. What we have got is a generous gardener here. Doesn't hold its petals for a very long time, but it smells absolutely gorgeous. So I probably forgive it for the moment. Well, I more than forgive it, I love it. Let's move on. Just a bit of colour. Won't go into lots of details because I think everybody can see what's what. But the violas, I think, are going over a bit quicker than the pansies this year, which is perhaps quite normal. Here we have Ghislaine de Feligonde, and here she is. Look at her. Look at those lovely, lovely blooms. Look at the colour. And she's going to do really well this year because she's absolutely covered in buds. They're up there, all over the place. Okay, bit of colour here and there. Oh, there, climbing hydrangea, Cicericium. Right, yeah, so there's the, oh, let's have a look here first. That is the Red New Dawn. Doesn't give me a lot, but it does repeat well, so that's good. We'll have a look at the Generous Gardener first. You see, I've got lots of buds coming. And it's not a very old rose. I think, was it second year of flowering or something like that? So as I say, she smells gorgeous. I'll presume it's a lady gardener. But here, of course, we have Madame Alfred Carriere still doing its thing, or her thing. And I'll show you. So, yeah, the first Madame Alfred Carriere, where's my finger, goes to that window, and then from there on, it's the second Madame Alfred Carriere. So I'll show you where that starts. Show you a bit of colour on the way. Got a Perovskia, obviously we've got allium and things. But anyway, this is the start of the the first Madame Alfred Carriere. I mean, it's got huge canes, if you can call it that, trunks, and they go up. I mean, this I've had for, yeah, quite a long time. I did say in the last video how long I'd had it. So there she is, still doing her thing. And the good thing is that, I mean, I do deadhead it, but regardless, it will still throw new buds out. Let's look at it from here. I think you saw enough of it last time in the last video, so I won't dwell. Let's have a look. Right. We'll say goodbye to Ghislaine, etc. The fuchsias, yeah, they're already starting to suffer from fuchsia gall mite. I can see twisted leaves down there, distorted leaves. The Acer, yeah, that's looking lovely. More Cicericium, poppies all over the place. Hydrangea, that hydrangea was in a pot last year, so first year in the ground. But what we have got, obviously, over there, we've got Old Blush China, and behind it, we have got Rural England. And that really is coming out right the way across. So I can't really do it justice. I'll have to get a ladder out next time. So Old Blush China, doing well. And Blush Rosette, that's here too. There she is. We've also got flowering iceberg, a climbing iceberg, and that's coming out now. That's up there, but there are buds down here as well. Whoops. So we will expect to see something down here in due course. Bit of colour. That's a pink flower carpet when it comes out. It's obviously going to do just that. So we'll have a look again at Old Blush China and Rural England. And we do have another Rural England over here, and that's just starting. So that's Rural England, and I love it. Oh yeah, what have we got here? I always forget this one's name. Stupid, isn't it? I've got it written down somewhere. It's this one again. I've forgotten its name. Anyway, she's lovely. I'll think of it in a minute. It's a climber. This is for your eyes only. That's doing quite nicely. And I have remembered the name of this one. This is actually Phyllis Bide. So a relatively young rose. It sort of starts down there. Let's have a look at the other blooms. There we are, there they are. They're coming from round behind this tree and everything, so struggling a bit. We'll see. Okie dokie. Let's walk on. I've discussed that bed in the past. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it, but I think it'll change. Right, here we've got summertime. Doing nicely. Does repeat really well. Doesn't have much of a scent, but we can forgive it that. Give her that. But this one, you see, this red rose, I've talked about it before. This is my Altissimo, and you know, it's just been in flower for so long, and it holds its petals for so long. It has no scent, but I just love the colour. I just love it. And it's a single, so it's good for bees or anything else. Yeah, gorgeous. I mean, just look at it. So, yep, happy with that. What else have we got? Well, we've got allium and all sorts. But yeah, summertime, she's up there doing well. Here we have another blush rosette. And yep, she's really coming into her own now. And you can, well, you can't see yet because I haven't shown you. But she's got quite a lot of flower out already. But, you know, there's going to be hundreds more coming. She's just covered in buds. And she starts sort of, well, over there and goes all the way along to over here. Great. Right, what else have we got? Well, this is Aloha. She smells gorgeous. And yeah, she's lovely. That's the Harlow car there. She's done okay. I know a lot of people say, oh, very thorny and all the rest of it, but I like her. Up there we have Compassion starting to do its thing. And that'll be nice very soon. But what we also have, we've got allium everywhere. Let's walk back. Excuse me. So, yep, there's Harlow car. But now we've got New Dawn coming out, and she smells lovely. The scent on there is really, really lovely. That was one of the first roses, well, possibly the first rose I ever planted here, so she's been here quite a while. Let me get a bit closer. I mean, that just smells gorgeous, looks gorgeous. I love her. Reminds me of the film that Al Pacino was in when he played a blind, retired army colonel. And he had some last wishes that he wanted to fulfill. And the film was called, I think it's called The Scent of a Woman. Well, I tell you can't beat that one. What else have we got? Well, this is Nice Day, and this has been with us now, open for quite some time. No scent, but you know, she does her well. So, no complaints. And she will repeat. I mean, the New Dawn will repeat. She will repeat. Not that well, but she does. Now that rose there is a cutting from the Compassion I showed you just now. I mean, just look at the size of those blooms. They are huge. They're about 5 inches, at least 5 inches across. I mean, look. They are huge. massive. There she is. Quite where I put her, I don't know. Somebody was talking about turning a climbing rose into a bush rose, and that's one that I might just think about doing that with. I don't know, we'll see. But smells lovely. Compassion smells lovely, and it does repeat well. Let's have a little look on, move on. I'm going to say goodbye to Harlow Carr. She's really done well, really done well. Quite happy with her. And the thorns, they don't bother me. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we've got a young blush noisette here. As I've said before, I've got two of them at the moment. One's going to go up to Coventry, and the other one's actually going to go to Leeds. And that's Leeds Maidstone, not Leeds up in Yorkshire. Bit of colour. Pansies are doing really well. So let's have a look. There's a Lonicera there, honeysuckle, and that actually at the moment smells really beautiful. But again, that's moving on. Hydrangea. Tomatoes, they're bush tomatoes, determinants. They're coming along okay. Got the fig tree, but what we have got, I planted back in the very early spring, is Celine Forestier, if that's the right pronunciation. And I know it's not a particularly healthy rose, but that doesn't bother me. And she is just lovely, and she just has such a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. So I'm growing it as a climber in this pot, and hopefully she'll end up going up this wall. She does need a warm spot, and that is a warm spot. It's a warm wall, so I'm hoping she does well. As I say, I know she'll need looking after, but I'm sort of quite happy to give that a go. But anyway, she really is lovely. Let's have another look. No, it won't work. Yes, it will. No, it won't. Anyway, love her. What else have we got? Oh, just colour. Just colour. So really, that's just a quick look around today. We'll finish on a Madame Alfred Carriere. There we go. She's lovely. I'll say goodbye for now. I hope you have a nice day.